Well, now that the cape is done, I can finally do this. I'm sorry, I didn't record it. I don't know what I was thinking. Woo! Got
Who are
it.
you sorry to?
Uh, the internet.
Are you streaming?
No. Before the beginning of this episode of Road to Max Damage, I'd just like to give an advertisement to my music channel, Amite, or There's a Shadow here. It seems that a lot of you don't follow me on that channel, which is my main channel. That's right, if you haven't realized, this gaming channel is a side channel. I do mostly music stuff, and I produce and compose a lot of different types of music, so if you are interested in any of that, feel free to stop by my music channel and I will give you 1 meso for doing so. A whopping 1. Oh, who am I kidding? Here's the damn episode. Hello everybody, this is Amite, and welcome to another episode of Road to Max Damage, where you try and hit the damage cap using mesos only. And speaking of which, man, oh man, oh man, I am so happy that, from all the support that I got from last episode. I may sound like a broken record to some of you, but I cannot emphasize how much I am thankful that I have fans like you who are very supportive of what I do, even though it's not really exactly, legal in a sense, or allowed. But in regards to that, third rule where I cannot perform any illegal transactions or whatever, I think I'm gonna have to modify that rule. Because Nexon can be pretty strict with their policy, I am just going to implement my own modified third rule, which is that I cannot scam or hack other people, to which the action will benefit me at the expense of someone else. So say I scam someone, that benefits me while harming someone else because I scammed them out of money. That's a no-no. I cannot hack someone, even if I could hack. Can I hack their account? Can I hack their character? Can I hack their mom's credit card? You know, that sort of thing. So hopefully that is a more acceptable third rule that makes more sense in this series. I'm happy that that's going to be cleared up. I just want to confirm it with you guys, the viewers, and see if you guys are okay with it. I'm really happy that you all know that what I've been doing is, you know, it's been there, but some of you even said that because of that I made this an entertaining series, so I am pretty shocked. One other thing I'd like to address is actually my video quality. These past few episodes have been pretty weird, have you noticed? It's much more prominent when you watch in full screen and watch in full HD resolution, but you can see that my recordings, there's a little bit of a blotchy black spot. Sorry, not black spot, but blurriness, like it's pixelated almost. That is because I didn't realize that I set my bitrate to a very low amount. I actually set my bitrate to about 1000 when I was recording those last few episodes. Actually, it's been like that since I started using OBS, because when I followed a tutorial for OBS, I just simply followed it line by line, and like how to set it up and what bitrate to set and everything. And I didn't know that when you're recording, the bitrate also affects the video quality, not just the streaming quality as well. So now I'm recording in 8000 bitrate. I forgot what the bitrate is measured in, so excuse my newbiness, but you should see an overall quality increase in my videos. And I think that's everything I needed to get out of the way, so let's move on with the episode. One thing I would like to address is I am sort of getting a little bit tired of Maple. Not tired in the sense of like fed up, but more in the sense that like I'm kind of tired of having to be so focused on the game every day, having to, you know, just have my brain honed in on this game 24/7, always thinking about merching or bossing or what to do next and all that sort of shenanigans. And I've noticed that I do follow this trend a lot in my series, as you can see that like one episode I'll be doing a lot, and then the next episode I'll be like really depressed and saying sorry and saying goodbye because I need to be on hiatus again. And so it feels like I've been in quite a bit of a loop, a never-ending loop. I think I just really needed a break from hardcore mapling, and I think today was the day I actually had the chance to take a break, because today's Saturday, it's double XP weekend, and I completely forgot about it actually. Today I spent the morning with my aunt, we had lunch, we went out to a walk with my dogs, even though it was raining. God, that was horrible. And when I came back, I just opened up Ableton and started working on music, like non-stop. I just could not stop making music. I was working on a new cover with Chinese Felix. You may know him. He's a Maple streamer. I was working on a new track, and it felt good. And then around 6:30 p.m., which was the time now, about 15 minutes ago, I was like, all right, let's hop on Maple and just do stuff. And then when I logged in on my other accounts to go pick up Hot Time, I saw it was double XP, and I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot. So I hopped on my main and I checked my inventory and all that. I didn't even have double Empress keys or anything set up. Oh, that would be a really good MapleStory quick tips episode, how to make 2 Empress keys on the same day. But yeah, I completely forgot about it, so I'm not doing double Empress or hard mag today. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. And it was just such a nice change. And the thing is, I don't want to stop playing MapleStory, because the minute I go on hiatus or just like not open the game, I'm just going to be really lost and confused when I come back, which is something that I don't want to do, because when you're so far ahead or on top of the game, if you're off by just a little bit, you're gonna get set back really hard, and that's just something I don't want to do, especially if I'm on a road to max damage with a implied time limit. Woo! I was capping on him. Nice. Something that I feel like is really underestimated is the amount of time required to edit an episode for Road to Max Damage. You might think it's easy because all I have to do is just record, and you might think it's easy because all I have to do is just hit record and record clips and put them together. But you know, sometimes I add a little dynamic effect, like popping up texts or censoring part of my audio clip, or just random effects in general. But I think the most amount of time that I've ever spent on editing a Road to Max Damage episode is got to be because I just fucking stutter every single fucking line that I try and deliver. Some people have pointed out that my episodes sort of sound scripted, and there's a reason why, is because I try and freestyle the recording, but then I try and deliver an important line, and then I fib it. And I have to give the line again because it's important, it's crucial, it's part of the Road to Max Damage episode that I need to give information on or whatever. And I fibbed it. So I have to redo the take, and by then I already know what I want to say, so it might sound a little bit less freestyled. And sometimes I get distracted by chat or just something else, and then I completely forgot what I was talking about, so I have to just rewatch my clips and just figure out where I was and where my train of thought was. Like just now, I got distracted because a guildmate leveled up to 205, so I went to congratulate her, and then we were trying to organize the Commercy party that we're about to go run, and then my friend wanted Commercy, so I was trying to hit him up with someone else and a different party, and oh, it's just all over the place. I'm going to show you a screenshot of the last episode's edit. Right here, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. So you see those rectangular shapes down at the bottom of the picture? Well, basically, each rectangular border there is an edit. It's a cut. It's a splice of one of my clips that I've tried to compress all together to make the episode more enjoyable and manageable to watch. Because if I didn't edit it, these episodes would be, you know, maybe about, oh, I don't know, an hour long of me fibbing my lines and everything. So I just thought I wanted to give some insight. Great, I got distracted by chat again. Anyways, the point I just wanted to say is that I'm not complaining about it, but I just want to show you guys how much work I put into these episodes, and seeing that I get such good responses from everyone makes me so happy and makes me feel like the work is worth it. And I do apologize, my Telegram went off on my desktop and my phone. Also, before we get on, I just wanted to do a quick plug because this is pretty funny. If you didn't see what is going to be the last video I've uploaded, as of right now I didn't record the video yet, but me and my guild leader are going to be playing against each other in Super Smash Bros. Melee. And my guild leader, Gabe, he is a pretty competitive person. So it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a pretty funny video. So if you have a chance to spare an extra 10 minutes on my YouTube channel, please go watch that episode. I promise that it's not going to be disappointing, but I can already just picture the game already. Alright, let's move on. Shoot, I fucked up the take. I have to go back so it looks like it's continuity. Okay, so let's move on with the episode. I've done enough talking about unrelated crap. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do for oh shit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make it a regular thing that every episode of Road to Max Damage I'll show you a little bit of meso making, whether it's just me doing it or giving you advice. More or less, me doing things is also giving you advice if you can do the stuff I do, which makes sense, right? Okay, anyway, sorry about that. So last day of Hot Week, so I doubled the Epic Pot 100% because really nothing else really piqued my interest. I did hard mag, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw it on this 5-star mage cape. Oh my god, after 2 whole weeks of torture, I finally get a 5-star cape. So now I can make this worth something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal it. And of course it's 2-lined. So we're going to quickly run over to the event shop and go pick up a few stamps while we can. Alright, so let's pick up a gold stamp. Hopefully just one will be enough. Where are you, Mr. Stamp? I think the best thing for me that I've noticed recently is just to essentially just cube things all the way to unique and then resell them, because I don't have anything else to cube for myself to get to unique, and this is the best way I can utilize the cubes that I get while bossing, since I boss every day. Okay, so let's start throwing cubes at this, and hopefully it tears up. So when this tears up, it will be worth about 5 bill, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen within just 1 day of cubing. I mean, the bowman boots I was trying to cube took a while as well. What I'm going to do with the Maestro cubes is I'm going to throw it onto these for the odd chance that it gets to legendary. But as well, I'm also looking for a good dex line, so I think it's a good distribution of cubes, and whew, I'm done with all of them. Oh, hello, it's me, the lonely male voice projecting through a black screen right now. For some reason, while editing this episode, I lost a recording explaining the premise of these following clips. Essentially, my guild leader and I had a bet on if there was going to be a double XP weekend about a month ago, and I bet it for no, and he bet it for yes. Regardless to say, I lost a bet, so my punishment is to farm a Hard Magnus reset ticket and take his mules twice this upcoming weekend. So enjoy the clips of me having to farm all those coins to get a Hard Magnus reset ticket. Gabe, you freaking sadist, I hope this makes you happy. Farming, the worst thing I can possibly do. My job class is just not made for farming and mobbing. Oh, what a terrible punishment to lose a bet on. Whew. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the series of clips for farming the coins was actually much longer, and while editing I discovered it was about 15 minutes longer, mainly because I was whining and complaining about not having an editor, and then having to edit videos causes me to lose a lot of time and devotion because my CPU is being used by the editing system and all that. And anyways, I'm gonna go cry in the corner now. See ya, bye. And now, a series of clips showing me scrolling my shield with iCogs. Because while editing this episode, I lost all points of continuity, and this episode is already a damn mess already. Just kidding, I somehow lost those clips as well, except for the one clip from my live stream, as well as I just found the recordings about me talking about the bet between my guild leader and I, but because of continuity and episode length budgeting, I cannot show the clip. So here's a picture of my shield currently for compensation. And now, the clip from my live stream. This is my gripe about iCogs. Like, first you have the RNG to make them pass, and then you have the RNG to make them have something good. So it's like, it takes forever just to get something good, which is like stupid. Now that I said that, I probably angered the RNG gods. Okay, here we go. That is like the worst roll. What the shit? What did it give me? Like, it gave me 1 dex and 1 attack. And a 1 defense. And a 1 magic defense. What the shit? Oh my god, that is awful. That is so awful. Okay, do I want to use the return scroll? Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, before I forget, allow me to explain the intro clip. So, I was messing around with the event shop, and I saw that I had a lot of coins. So I said to myself, well, let's throw all the 5 CSS in the shop and see what I get. And wouldn't you know it, one of the CSS passed on my cape, and I was like, oh great, I'm gonna throw a cog on it and see if it passes. And it did, so I was like shocked because I wasn't expecting it, and I knew I should have recorded it, but that happened, so I'm finally done scrolling the cape. So next on my list of stuff to do is to add a neb and start adding more stars on it, but that will be a later episode on. I got quite a lot of things to do. Just letting you know what's gonna be planned. It's not scrolled amazingly, only gave me 3 attack out of 4 scrolls, so that's really mediocre, but I just wanted to throw icons. Anyways, then the same thing happened with my boots. They gave me, I believe it was 1 attack or whatever. So yeah, another CSS passed. So 2 of the 5 CSS passed, and then I bought a cog, and then the cog passed as well. So now this boot is +3, missing 1 more slot. And then I'm going to move on to the belt after, but once again, much later on in the series, I'm going to be focusing on these tyrants. Alright, for the finale of this episode, and the reason why there was so many continuity errors in this episode, oh my god, that took me forever to say, we are going to do some maple running. Now you might ask, Amite, why are you doing maple running? Well, it's simple. If you look at the patch notes, they say that there's a ranking system, and the top 100 players will be able to get 10,000, 30,000, and 50,000 maple points. So our goal here is to experiment with some maple running and see how it works with the ranking system, as well as work our way to be the top 10 maple runners in all of MapleStory GMS. Okay, so first things I need to do is that I need to register for my maple. Oh, so I've already set my maple ranking. Alright, so let me take a look at my maple ranking. So as you can see here, it says I have a total of 22 stars and my best clear stage is stage 10. If you look over here, that is true. Now, according to the patch notes, this information is shared across all my characters in the same Maple account. So I was wondering, what if I did Maple running across my other characters for the first 5 levels, because those are the easiest levels to do. And since the ranking system is based on the amount of stars that you get, it would be most beneficial to try and run as many times possible across all my other characters, so that way we can accumulate as many stars as possible. So here I am on my Shade. I chose my Shade this time around because I want to experiment with some of his skills and see if some of skills are actually allowed. Regardless, however, let's go and experiment with the ranking system. So let's go over here. Oh wait, hold on. That was some vital information that I just skipped. Let's see. You will be competing with the number of stars that were obtained during the tournament. So it hasn't said anything yet about having it across a bunch of characters. So let's take a look. So it says here the record has already been registered, so it has registered my heroes thing. And from the looks of it, it seems that, unfortunately, that this screen is shared across all my characters, so I cannot cheese it, unfortunately. So let's go back to my hero, and if you hear rain in the background, please excuse it. It's pouring outside my house. My desk is near a window. Sorry. Okay, so I'm back on my hero, and I gotta keep in mind that there ranking us with the amount of stars that we have. That means we're not trying to go far in this, but we're trying to be perfect. As you can see here in some of my tracks, I've been getting 2 stars, and that's not good at all. So I'm going to spend a bit of time doing some maple running, and I will set this all to the tune of one of my tracks that me and Celadrix have done. I hope you enjoy. No! 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 I was so close! No! Are you kidding? God. I'm gonna get a brain aneurysm from playing this game. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, I can't take anymore. Oh, thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you all have a good day. And I'm gonna go check in at the hospital. See ya.